do not have that much of a traveling story because a lot of times I was in the military, so travel was wherever they wanted to drag me to. Literally drag you to, kicking and screaming all the way to the plane until you figure out how much you got paid. Then you said, "Oh, I'm jumping on that joke. Let's go." But some of my travels took me to far away places. Some of them took me to spaces I never thought I would see, like Alaska. But traveling with glasses was one of my problems because always trying to adjust the lenses and all that stuff or get the right prescription. Trying to look cool with them was not always a thing. You had to actually wear what they call BCGs, which was birth control glasses. For those that know that meaning, it just literally means you just look like a geek. And for over 30 some odd years of my life, I had to wear them. So that was a real big deal. I was the nerd of my family. Everybody else hid that they needed either prescriptions or they needed some type of lenses. Yeah, that was just real cute. I'm like, that's why I always felt like, man, I'm adopted. I can't be a part of this family. Look at all y'all. Y'all got perfect vision. Little did I know my mom wore contacts. My dad needed bifocals 80% of the time. But he would hide it just because, you know, he had the newspaper in front of his face. I'd be looking like, come on, man. Y'all make me feel like the outsider of the family. I'm looking like, okay. So, in that retrospect, trying to grow up was like, you know, being the geek on the block, you know, couldn't always play football with other kids. Had to make sure I had like something to see everybody with. Stigmatism, 2 eyes, sitting there trying to like see everything, nearsighted in one, farsighted in the other. So the ball coming, you looking like, okay, is it there or is it there? You did not know because you could not actually catch it until you saw it looking dead at you right here, and it's over here, and you over there looking like, I got it. And you looking like, no, I don't. Friend caught it. Thank goodness for a friend, because you would have been knocked clean out. Try to go with it 1 year without him, so that was really bad. I'm glad it wasn't the year I tried to learn how to drive a car, because that would have been upsetting, because I had to take it for summer school. This is about the same time I actually tried. I got a real nice hickey that year. I'm sorry. The girl was, and it was a beautiful hickey. I'm telling you. Everybody remembers their first hickey. Everybody remembers their first date. I don't. I really don't. I don't remember my first date because it happened so fast. I looked up. The girl was gone before I even paid for everything. That's how bad of a nerd I was. I'm telling you, it was not good being me. All those years, I'm telling you, it was always like, do you like me because I got money, or do you like me because you like me? You know, I just wonder about that. And the glasses didn't help because I always tried to pick a frame that I knew was in. I was like, you know, it was affordable. Mom was on a budget, so it had to be affordable. So I got stuck with the frames that always looked like they just like they were in the back of the 2 for $5 sale. You just looking like, can we at least afford something that looks like I can actually go to school with it, please? I can't go to school looking like the Salvation Army kid. Come on, Mom, it's not fun. Mine is the fact that, you know, you're a teacher, you know, I gotta look at least somewhat presentable. That argument didn't go over too well, so a lot of times I just got like screwed in that. Took matters into my own hand. I finally was able to actually afford contacts. Oh, thank God that year came. I was about 20 something. I was like, yes, I can break free from it. I can break free from it for a little while. So I joined the military. It was like, you need glasses again. I was like, no, I don't want to go back. I just got away from them. I just did. I was like, why is this happening? I had spent all my childhood with this frame after frame. I got pictures of it. When I was 5 years old, I had the big bifocals that looked like you could burn an ant and the colony too. And sit there. You see number flames coming. Yes! Cook that whole man. Thank God for that much. But it was pressure just being me. Literally, it was pressure because nobody in my family wanted to admit the need of BCGs or glasses at all. I literally had to be outsider, and everybody wanted to hide that they had a frame problem. Until like about saw my mom's glasses one time, and I was like, oh, so that's what you've been hiding. Right on with the 45 that she had on in the thing. Ended up shooting my finger with that one. So being a lefty even in my family was impossible because I was taught by two righties. So imagine trying to actually tell them I need a better looking frame was always a problem. Because they didn't think with my brain, they thought with the other side of the brain. Oh my goodness. How much time I got?
You're at 6 minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes. Wow. Oh God. So this has like been an ongoing story for like about a couple good years. Trying to actually go swimming even was a problem. Cried those tears. Couldn't see underwater for what it was worth, so a lot of times I sat there, had to rehearse how to actually swim without glasses, how to swim without a frame. It was one of those difficult things, but all the traveling I did, I finally actually came to a resolution as a grown man, not a kid. Maybe I should actually go get a surgery. I said, yeah, about 2008, I finally actually did it. Was able to actually see without a frame. I did miss it so much, but that's why I started wearing shades and actually got the cool look. But by then, glasses were back in, and I was like, dang it, not this again. So, in conclusion, do I miss him or do I not? I would say I miss him because I would say, 40% of the time, the other 60, I'm like, I got a new look on life. Thank you very much.
Ed, hello everybody. Glad you can still see.